Brick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome y'all to the show. Look, this is just a quick update on Christmas and dealing with Black Pete. You may see up in Europe, especially in Dutch and Switzerland and whatnot, you may see them paint their face black and put on a red hat, which represents the Moors. And people find that controversial, but really they are paying homage. They are honoring Black Pete. You may ask, well, who was Black Pete? Black Pete was the Moor who taught Santa Claus how to navigate, or actually really Black Pete was the Moor who taught the Germans and the Europeans how to navigate using the North Star, which is really representing Rudolph's nose. Black Pete was the Moor, was representing the Moors who taught Europe civilization. But by teaching them how to navigate, it gave them a way off that cold, wet, rainy climate to go and explore throughout the world, in which actually they was bringing back gifts from indigenous people back into Europe, giving it to their children, and was giving them an education on the universe as well as the world, because at one point the Europeans thought the world was flat. So when you celebrating Christmas, you have to realize that there would have not been Christmas if there was not a Black Pete, a.k.a. Moor. That whole Santa Claus hat, that's representing the Moorish fez. The outfit, black boots and the whole nine, with that pirate look, is representing navigation, i.e. ships. So it's on. It's on. You know what I mean? So when you, especially particularly black people, don't feel like Santa Claus is just a white holiday. When you bring in what they're honoring and you bring in Black Pete, you realize that we're behind it. So throw away your guilt. Now in Jeremiah, it speaks on following the ways of the heathens and what the pagans did as far as chopping down an evergreen tree and fastening it with wood and nails, whatever, so it won't move. And you deck it with silver and gold was a heathen practice, and it always has been. But we're not talking about decoration parts. We're just including the black part of history to Christmas, so black people won't feel like Christmas was started by white people, and black people had no connection to it. They'll try to say that Black Pete was a slave, but in their history, anything dealing with black people, that was around Caucasians, they always try to allude to a imagery of slavery dealing with black people in white history. So, I mean, that's normal. I mean, they did that throughout. They did that with the Moor who was with George Washington that you see behind on the horse. They tried to say he was a servant. They tried to say, but think about it. If the Moors had trade routes, if the Moors was traveling, if Egypt was building pyramids in gold and was already rolling, then and Mansa Musa was already traveling prior to the slave trade, then how could these people be their slaves when they were teaching the Caucasians in Europe? So it's a lot of imagery or a narrative that had to be created. That's why they had to paint Jesus white. It was a psychological effect to get you to submit to a new group of people that was coming into rule for a specific period in time. And now that time was up, and then another 100 years after 1914 was given, that time was up in 2014, right? And you had a 6-year period of changing hands or changing of the guards. Now you're coming into 2021, which all slates are wiped clean, and we're moving into a new paradigm. Then, it is what it is. So this is new knowledge for a new paradigm, because you have to bring Black Pete to the forefront in dealing with these holidays and extract the Black Pete energy now, because the Claus, Kris Kringle, that energy is used up. Black Pete is the new energy, is what I'm trying to say. So this was just a quick blessing on Christmas before Christmas. Verbal Prick Radio, we're out.